Well, we're back at the beach. Gonna do another beach talk. It's still a little foggy from the last one that we did, but it's beautiful. It's in the high 60s, I guess now, Fahrenheit, which is wonderful because it's going on 7 p.m. at night. And
there's no wind.
So we're gonna talk about rest this time. And that seems like something that might seem like everybody knows about that, and I'm sure everybody does, but if you're like me, it's something that slips away a lot. I'm just not wired for real rest, I guess.
Yeah, we all know the importance of physical rest, just to kind of restart your body and to let all those systems recharge. But mental rest is something that we kind of neglect, I think, because we equate rest with laziness. And if you're resting, you must be being lazy. And
yeah,
that's really not the case. In fact, the more rest you get, the more productive that you're going to be. So physical and mental rest are both really important.
Yeah, and we can learn a lot from Barkley down there. Barkley, he sure gets his rest. He's always snoring and resting, but yeah, I'm, like I said, not wired so much for rest. And you might think that since we're doing this full-time RV lifestyle that it's all rest, but it's kind of like, and I know that we say that we're not, you know, in vacation mode, but it is kind of like a vacation in the sense that when you take vacations, a lot of us know that we come back and we feel like we need a vacation from the vacation, right? Yeah. And we used to always allow, another dog over there, we used to always allow some time after the vacation to kind of get back into the swing of things before, or relax a little bit, I guess, before we started back to work. And in this case, it seems like we're always going and doing things, and so it's kind of a lot of that vacation all pushed together. Even though we're working a lot too, it definitely takes on that kind of a mode for us, so we have to be extra specially conscious of getting rest.
Yeah, and you have to make rest a priority, not just a, well, when I get time, I'm really going to relax a little bit and rest. It really has to be something that you make a priority. And sleep is another function of my Fitbit fitness tracker that I use, that I really like, because it tracks the sleep, and not only the sleep, but the times awake and restless. And it helps me to make sure that I'm getting 8 hours sleep a night, and 8 hours seems to be what makes me feel the best and most productive. Now, if it's, you know, more, could be more or less for you, but whatever it is that makes you feel the best, then you need to make that a priority, that you know, are able to get that and you know, feel the best and enjoy whatever lifestyle it is that you're pursuing.
Yeah. I think sometimes the mental rest for me comes from times like this when we're at the ocean. There's just kind of a, I don't know, a relaxing energy from the ocean. I just feel good when I'm by it. And it just, there's just a, I don't know if it's that electrical energy or whatever it is, but it just makes me feel good. And then when I'm hiking and not on a really pressed schedule or anything, or not having to, you know, produce while I'm out there, but just to be able to unwind in the woods and just kind of contemplate things, and it kind of makes me feel like I'm detached from the rest of my life for a little bit, so that I can just, you know, maybe think a little bit more clearly about what's important. And so, you know, there's mental and physical rest that we're, you know, striving for, I guess. Striving might not be a friendly word, but
no, but it's something that is important, and something to make sure that whether you're full-time RVing or part-time RVing or not RVing at all and just traveling, that it's something that you need to, you know, build into your schedule.
Yeah, and I'm guilty of not doing that enough, and I really want to take some time to try to find out how can we just pull some time away that is just nothing but just getting a good day of rest in, even if it's going somewhere. You know, it doesn't have to be just laying in a hammock and drinking a beer, which nice. You know, would be good, definitely. But it could be, you know, just going somewhere and knowing that we don't have to be pressed for time, and we can just relax and sit down when we want and things like that, and just know in our minds that this is just a special time that we've set aside to relax. And I know a lot of people have, you know, spiritual connections with that, and there's, you know, maybe even religious or whatever, and can understand from that way. But to me, I just want to find some time that I can completely unwind and let go of everything that I'm requiring myself to do, because I put a lot of requirements on myself in my time. So, and it's kind of ironic, you know, in this lifestyle that seems like, oh, we're just out, you know, vacationing all the time and sightseeing and stuff, but you know, it's life. And life has a way of keeping you busy, and sometimes you got to pull those things back into perspective and look at them and make sure that you're not overdoing it and stuff, because, you know, what's the use if you're burning yourself out and just getting, you know, mentally stressed and everything. It's just not worth it.
Yep, so we're going to take some mental rest and continue our walk along the beach here.
Yeah, so comment and let us know what you think about all this, you know, and tell us how you've been able to set time aside, if you have, or if you haven't yet, you know, what this means to you, and maybe what you might start doing to get the rest that you need in your life. And again, it doesn't mean lazy, and it doesn't mean just, you know, taking a whole lot of time off doing nothing, but, you know, just kind of time that you set aside in the flow of things to just not burden yourself so much and just unwind. So let us know what you think about all this.
Yep, and as always, don't forget to share and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.